Komon-Tok, in case you don't know. Oh yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to we sweet mamas alone. Now we all come together as one for tomorrow. Now we go make alone. Anytime where you stay, anytime where you go, anything you they do, it no matter. Oh yeah, it no matter. Now we for turn up Tanga one inside Sierra Leone, like one big family, cause no place like home. In case you don't know, this not Komon-Tok, where they bring information about Salone. In case you don't know, this now Komon-Tok, where they bring information about Salone. For education, entertainment, political affairs, tune in Komon-Tok. For education, entertainment, political affairs, tune in Komon-Tok.
We the talk and right, we the talk and clear from Sierra Leone to everywhere. Oh yeah. Come on, talk, come make me hear. From the streets of Freetown to the world beyond, we the yarn about the things we the hold strong. Political talks, we know the shy. Migration stories should know the die. Entertainment, we go dance to the beat. Tell town well-being, make we rise from we sit. It's not a platform, we go speak the truth for the young and the old. Now we voice we do. Komon-Tok, you go hear me loud. We no go hide, you go make me proud.
Yes, Amule, when I welcome back to yet another very, very important segment where they come through the Komon-Tok platform. And just like any other day, we know they're done with Komon-Tok there. You know that already. Well, today, they take when I say breath, sigh, not a sigh of relief. Oh, no, far from that. In fact, now, as you see the title, this like what I can say, two troubled, one gold. And this all for don na Maada Bio in aid. And by extension, Sierra Leoneans. Bamboo, it looks like things are getting even more tougher for us as a nation. And Maada Bio seems for being, they wouldn't say, in a very, very tight, difficult position. It really, really they in a tight position. We don't know the coming months, the coming years, I will look like. But by all indication, behind the scene and waiting with the see public, things are not rosy. Things are not going, the way it's supposed to go. Anyway, now I will bring you up to speed with the headlines. Just drop them for we. Let we know what you can discuss tonight. All right, so let me bring for now the headlines. Just a moment, the headline okay. But anyway, when I confirm for Weber, please, if everything okay from our side. If everything okay, when they get you loud and clear, no problem. If everything okay now we side, no problem. No worry, no problem, right? Let we start right away. If no problem. Okay, very okay. Yes, okay, loud and clear, Moses. All right, so don't waste time. Okay, don't waste time. Now, again, as we start, one of the key issues we can labor on, that Maada Bio in government, they on serious pressure. And by extension, Sierra Leoneans, in June this year, we know what happened. Among the countries in West Africa, we surprised for like other one and they party ban, visa ban. Can you imagine? Whether you're a businessman, whether you're a tourist, I mean, just for embarrassing. I think, if I'm not mistaken, these are the first time as a nation we encounter that within the visa ban. Anyway, we're going to look into that. Netherlands, as I told you the other day, we intelligence be clear, get inside source, we tell we the Dutch government they don't officially make a request to the US government or help them make the extradite their young Pekin when abolijos for make it go serving time. Combined total of all in crimes they don't commit in the judgments there, the verdict they don't pass against them now like 42 years. Way more than 42 years roughly if you combine from Belgium now, from Netherlands, we then combine, it's more than that. And the thing is getting more serious because we see an article where Eddie gets one of the trusted platform there anyway, one of the trusted Dutch platform there. In this article, then put say the Dutch Prime Minister don't ask Maada Bio. He don't ask na bra, nothing happen. Una give we picking, love we go try. Una give we go try. Well, we go have a can share. In another development, I'm sure. Yeah. By the way, happy Thanksgiving yesterday to we American friends that will not be there live that make. As I know, we get more than 22% of the people who they watch we now from America, even more than the UK. So we just want to wish you the best. And when they follow the news, when I know say one Afghanistan guy, go on the rampage, shoots and fatality take place. That particular person, not to Sierra Leone, no, in action don't lead. In action don't lead for make them include Sierra Leone. The possible potential people where they go for scrutinize them visa, them green card, the permanent green card. We always on the talk, and it seems as if each time we talk something, they go far. It happen. I tell myself back then, the way things in the move na the world, time will come, you let you get your green card, you get citizenship. Because I know you citizenship already can, and you get and they also label outside and born you. Time will come. I don't say something, I don't say what happened tomorrow, next tomorrow. But maybe in the not too far distant future, in the next maybe, I don't know, I'm not able to guess, tell you exactly. Time will come, if time like this continue, it will come to a time, even, I don't say people picking them, sometimes even who picking them, if the trend continue. Well, for example, in this part of the world, often we see one of the leading political party will stand for become the next government when I reform. Say when they get power, then they revoke the indefinite leave to remain. What did they say? ILR, we're equivalent to American Green Card. What does this mean? It means that a chilling warning for say, yeah, not to your home. You picking them at it will be their home, but you're not to your home. So for those people that will completely ignore Bandom Salon, well, I don't know, you might want to think again. Well, look what's in Trump they do now, America now, for say, potentially, and go for his scrutinize Sierra Leoneans. Why we didn't go there in the first place? Okay, I don't go too much instead of dropping all the details and bring them so they come. These are the countries where 19 countries there, by the way. We all see we underline we own country they make deep one. And we also see police take action against one then go with one Patricia Mansare where alleged say then catch out with drugs and it on the run. We go bring calm that information they for the people there. We also go see suppose for okay, now we just put this one. We'll be supposed to get William, but we don't know exactly. We also they get Saben Santimne, one organization where they try for help the less privileged, but perhaps then we'll join we later on. But in the African news, deliberately we choose to leave this one without even include the world news today because what you hear about for Kanye on the African news is shocking. With the coup what take place now, the coup what take place now Guinea-Bissau is shocking. Totally, it's shocking. Anyway, these are the things that we get time for. If you just join me for the first time, we want for use opportunity for welcome you within a different sound with the Facebook, with the YouTube, with the TikTok, anytime you feel comfortable for what we, please consider for do so. My name now Mr. Komon-Tok, and today now the 28th November 2025. But they can just now account for them by the issues here better one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok, in case you don't know. Oh, yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to a sweet mama alone. Now we all come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make salon. Anytime where you pay, it no matter.
All right, straight to the point. We not get nothing for waste as always. Just a gentle reminder, please consider for do this, this and we all favor not to so. We can say sharing is caring. Please consider that, especially this time we'll get 90 days ban. It's you, but it's okay. We are doing fine. We are fine. We are moving, All right, so let me bring this to speed for now. Let bring let we let people and get this information. Let's take the first serious one first. Let we share. We're going to the website. A lot of people don't see them. But we just want to explain in detail, analyze so you will get a full picture of what they go on at the country. Now, we're not going to go back for tell you about bully Joes. No, we don't pass down the everybody, we don't establish that. Yeah. But what's more interesting now, this new article will just come out and by Eddie. Eddie, now this inputs. They say Prime Minister Scott requests father-in-law Bolly Joes to extradite. Can you imagine? You see, it seems as if now mock then they mock me. If people like say now provoke, oh, I don't know how what's kind of sensational sort of like a headline. I complete this one, it just shock a lot of people. It seems as if they said don't do them findings, don't confirm, say perhaps. It's true. All the rumor then they say Agnes Bio don't marry to the Bolly Joes. Now let us see what's in them puts. There's a Prime Minister Dick Scoff has urgently gets this word urgently. I'll go largest. No. Largest. I liked for you the key area there. All right. Has urgently requested the president of Sierra Leone to extradite cocaine dealer Bolly Joes Lydekas. This happened Monday during an international summit in Angola. The meeting was particularly heated. Can you say the other word? It was urgently, and look at the other language you then use heated, because President Julius Maada Bio is also the father. Get this word, I'll just underline this again. The father-in-law of Netherlands' most wanted criminals. It's not a damning allegation. This. Let me just put this on the point. All right. You see, their newspaper then can't just write something if they not do their due diligence and fact-finding check. It's probably based on all what they don't get that, then just like what they say, concur and confirm or support the notion where we get for give credit to whom credit's due. Where now Mohammed Kamarin Babi they lead this revolution. In fact, most of this information coming from probably I want for beliefs, maybe perhaps they also get this from her. So the point all they say is it's clear now from their own findings, Julius Agnes Bio is married to Bolly Joes, one of the extra the criminal they want extradite. The point where I'll let you understand, yeah, there was, according to them, they're saying that it's a heated argument. No doubt. So like I confuse, maybe some kind where they put me demand, perhaps you want for play me fool, or you want for just like what I can do now. Not so you invite them, you ask them, is there anyone named Bolly Joes? There's no one that, but we don't have any Bolly Joes. This could be an AI. It's just a random. Somebody believed to be, they saw somebody believed to be a picture resemble the likeness. There's no Bolly Joes anyway. That's what they can do. But again, it's fine. I mean, we're not a couch posture for say PowerPoint for can't give you the answer we want. No. When you can't answer the way, you fool yourself. You ridicule yourself because at the end of the day, people and the small respect to them be for you lost because you don't can more validate what you will be question all along. So that's fine. So what let's have for talk, guys? A clear with all indication that Bolly Joes and Agnes Bio then get a fear. Okay, but what's important here now the extradition, which seems to be slow. Let me just rush quickly and read it. A photo, gets this word again, a photo of a private conversation between the Sierra Leonean president and Dutch prime minister surfaced in a press release last week. Bolijos was also mentioned, get the word, also mentioned during the brief conversation. A spokesperson for SCOF confirmed. So this, I will go for invite one of them. I don't even know who that will invite, whether a minister of information, whatever, but we'll find a key player from the SLBP for law invites them. This then confirm, and this not to say that talk. According to the spokesperson of the president of the prime minister confirms that yes, the meeting took place, and during the meeting, they spoke about extradition, and it became heated. So I don't know how I completely unable know how puts the mathematics here, you know, the spin, how spinner, how manipulate this, but it's getting serious. I told you guys, I tell you, not so. I said the Dutch don't ask for me to help them, and apart from their help, they say will help themselves. No, you know. So let me just rush quick. During that brief meeting, Prime Minister Scoff specifically highlighted the Dutch government's request to extradite Jos Leidekers, a criminal convicted in our country. The written response reads, the spokesperson did not elaborate on Bio's response. So then get only one side. This particular newspaper, this article, they say, they only get one side. The one side wouldn't get, what's in the young government say? But Maada Bio in response, whether I go on over Bolijos, whether I not go on over, and they not disclose stats according to them. Now, let's rush quick and quick here. A child. The meeting took place Monday during a summit of the African Union and the European Union in Angola. The meeting focused on relations between the two continents, addressing topics including migration, security, and yes, of course, combating organized crime. In light of that last topic, the private exchange between SCOF and President Maada Bio of Sierra Leone is particularly interesting. In January, and Eddie and Follow the Money revealed that cocaine dealer Jos Leidekers is in hiding in Sierra Leone, West Africa. The Brabant native is also said to be married to President's daughter. According to an opposition leader in the country, he also had a child with his frustration. The Netherlands requested the extradition of fugitive drug criminal Bolijos Leidekers from Sierra Leone back in February, but has so far received no response. Former Minister of Justice Van Wil, to his frustration, was unable to contact his African counterpart earlier this year. His successor, the outgoing Minister of Justice and Security, Port Van Oosten, will travel to West Africa on Friday to renew attention to the issue. A conference on drugs and undermining will then be held in Ghana. Last month, Van Oosten announced that he intends to press Sierra Leone and surrounding countries during that meeting to extradite Jos Leidekers. The man belongs behind bars, Van Oosten said at the time. Therefore, he plans to request very specific attention to this issue. Okay. All right. So the rest of it's not just left arm because those information has already been out there. All right. So the point of the type for Turkey is what's in clear for sure. This is getting out of, wouldn't say, the comfort zone of the president. This is not a matter of choice for the president, whether he has to hand over Bolijos. I think we've said this millions of times, many times, we don't say. The right thing to do in this situation is to hand over this guy. But this guy is a wanted man. Everybody know. I don't know. Yes, of course, I understand. Because of the way perhaps this guy don't get the leverage. This is how these guys operate. You see what's happening about Guinea-Bissau? Drug lords, they don't take center all. This election will take place, now then control part of her. this lecture, but just to show you the gravity of why we not for even encourage people like Boli Josue get so much contact around the world, but can't close now, we can't see. Let alone get the ball, he claimed to the ladder of being father-in-law to the presidency, and of course gets picking with, according to multiple sources, and it is just getting serious. But anyway, we go keeping her posted, and once we get new information, we will bring and come. Well, apart from this, another related development where we don't know, like I say, what's we can find there? I don't know. That just bring you to speed, where I'm sure plenty people are already also don't familiar with. Now, all right. One immigrant will come up from Afghanistan, where the shoots one police officer, don't cause a lot of problem. I don't cause we name for comeback now the limelight. Now, according to President Trump, he said, I have directed a full-scale, rigorous re-examination of every green card for every alien from every country of particular interest. Can you imagine a particular concern? This now, according to the American government, now want to make sure say even if you are legally residing in America, if your country name fall within this list, they can check you, they can review how you even get them. Let's see. We know, like a lot of people in the ask the same question. When we said they ask, how does this even concern Sierra Leonean? The shooting, how are you even concerned? Well, perhaps I will come brief for now. Let me just finish with the names of the country that we involved, so you go see from your side. Now, the proclamation sought to fully restrict arrival from Afghanistan, Burma, Chad, the Republic of Congo, Equatorial Guinea, Eritrea, Haiti, Cuba, Laos, Sierra Leone, Togo, Turkmenistan, and Venezuela. All right. Now, meanwhile ago, 5 months ago, we know what happened, we then put we on a visa ban. Other countries, they like, for example, Liberia, why don't include the Naya? Ghana, why not include the Naya? I don't know. And yet we get what did they say? The chairman of ECOWAS, Sierra Leone, the country and the Oster. What a disrespect! What a provocation! I go call and provoke, because this could be a provocation for we the citizen. No say the leadership of the country problematic. If I want to put in the mild language, the leadership of the country is problematic. The respect what we get will reduce at the wall. Can you imagine somebody Afghanistan go cause trouble? All of a sudden, Salon go put to name this and say green card. This is not about visa ban anymore, because in June we are banned. No Sierra Leonean will use his Sierra Leonean book to apply for visa, for American visa. You can't because you're just wasting your time. But at the same time, today again we are a disturbing event, a disturbing news. We've now been labeled as concern, a particular country of concern, meaning that any Sierra Leonean with a green card in America, you have to be very careful what you're doing in terms of probably maybe in quarreling, maybe doing business. You just have to tread cautiously, or better off, if you have a way of you applying for citizenship, you can do so. I think we gave the same example. We gave the same advice here for people with indefinite leave to remain. Instead of you sitting, it's 2,000, 3,000 pounds. Pay that money and try to gain the breaches book. Otherwise, you have no one to blame if the table turn against you, or maybe some kind of draconian laws. The point is clear. We don't get in a very bad shape at the international community. But I don't know. But the Bio regime, they in a serious problem. Serious problem. Now, what's it make them put this one? Dan, I'm not going to tell you for clearly. I go do my investigation behind the scene, talk to resources around, although we understand. We'll come back on this program. We'll tell now why the Trump administration put Sierra Leone. Does it mean probably the Dutch can go press for make them put we don't know. Does it mean probably because of the drug saga, the way it take place? We don't know. As we know a few days ago, we don't know how much drug come out from Sierra Leone. From more than $20 million, we come from report to the Nigerian port. We also see the same. We are in another drug where they relate from Ghana port again to I think Germany also, where they're like $300 million, all the link to Sierra Leone. So we don't know. Perhaps it could be, perhaps more at the election. Anyway, but we left that one there. We go definitely do our updates as we do. So we'll take short break where we can. Where they can bring in would they bring in William from Stay Red Movement? Would they come?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok. In case you don't know. Oh, yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to we sweet mamas alone. Now we all come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go mix alone. Anytime we you pay, no matter.
All right, so we can at the other parts of the program. Lowy, I don't know if he Lowy. Yes, hello, you get me? William? You get me? You get me?
Yes, I get now.
Okay, but we know they see you.
No, you know, sir, I do picture right now. I will do it by next year.
Will not be no say, you know, they give picture, at least if we don't tell in advance, because you know, in a television station, we'll bring camp people, people and even see them face. If we don't tell, we say, I'm not going to show me face, so that we advise people rather than can't talk to, just an audio version of it.
Okay, and to me respond to that, I know I'm for put up arguments, but all interview I do on YouTube has always been like this. There has never been one way in a picture of any kind or video of me the shoot. So they can always organize them. And when they want begin that, they can always ask and give within them now the criteria. So if you don't ask me, I don't tell you clearly.
Well, if you don't tell me in advance, you know, if you don't tell me in advance, if you are not asked, if you don't tell me, say this, I'm not going to do this. But anyway, Lord, we just left that side. Lord, we don't go back and forth. At least people in the listen and far and wide. One of the reasons we bring you come on the program, because for many months or so, a lot of people and don't be the try for find out who are the William. And of course, the audios and they now plenty forums regarding your issues where they argue. We start with first thing first. You get problem with us, the electoral justice campaign, and what can make the thing even more serious that you even include Sam Sumana also. So basically, you get two problem. Yeah, you get two. You know, you take on two. But then they are not giants then when it comes to APC. Why you get problem with them, or what's not the rationale behind you coming up with audios and put points the way people and sometimes they don't agree with you. Some people agree with you.
In actuality, first of all, since we did live now, I want to tell Fambula Adu, Kushe and Kabo. I want for telling plenty thank you, and Una say plenty thank you for this opportunity for talking to people and people on medium. And I want to appreciate listeners them where they out there with the listen. And I appreciate this program will go on fine and necessarily will get and entertained, informed at the same time. Anyways, first of all, I don't get issues with both of them parties that we talk about. I don't get issues. Make a differentiate them, dissect them properly. First of all, let me start with Sam Sumana. Sam Sumana will not get absolute any issue, 0%. Sam Sumana, an APC person, don't prove himself as an APC and he don't serve the party and he get that acknowledgement from within the party. He has never, so far, apart of the fact that that's for Siwe go join, apart of that, never do anything to have to undermine the party. But we talk on the issues because what is Sam Sumana do the report we make that PPI is now issues will concern the APC. So no matter how they talk, I therefore talk about those issues because I talk about issues will concern APC. So regardless of who the personalities, I therefore talk on that issue there. But I don't get no issue with Sam Sumana inside. You can't to the Samoa Kamara and EJ people. The same thing. But the only difference here is Sam Sumana gets people in our social media will continue to spread lies, deceit statements, them fraudulent things, them and undermining statements, they would undermine the party. So because of that, like I said today, they don't become a virus to the APC. Because what do they see now? These people are bent on creating a confusion within the party and make sure say followers, sympathizers, loyalists to the mighty APC become confused with what they happen. For
Okay,
drag
not just stop you.
away the loyalty to the party.
You get me? You get me?
So,
You get me? You get me?
very clearly, very clearly.
Okay, let's start with Sam Sumana issue. Sam Sumana issue is contentious in the sense that legal luminary there, they all argue both for against the instead one or imposition at APC, and people look at and say they're not truth and fear, because if the one day will be witness, the one day will be set up the what they say like maybe whether a coup you put and so for for letting fire don't come out places, they make a mistake or not a trudency. And besides, they also see that the letter when they began, it talk about rehabilitation, not to say them put any word in this. So for me, young people then they argue say this man, I mean, there's then just want deprive them from the position of being a flag bearer, not so for like be a flag bearer by per se, but like just aspire. Why the difference? Why not go allow that?
Okay, first of all, like I can always say, I say the APC as a political party, Sam Sumana for be part of the party. That is why in 2023, now we convention, we acknowledge and we ID card as a member because we want him inside the party. In 2023, that is during the convention. But what you got to understand again, the situation here is that the T they rule by themselves with their own discretion, just like that. This is guided by the constitution. And whatsoever they do, we therefore abide by the constitution. Because constitution are the set of rules, then we therefore put the party together. No matter what they do, we therefore do them in accordance to the constitution. The one great time where APC mistake back foot by the constitution, we see it happen. We see NRM appear. We see Peter Conte appear court last minute just because we buck foot. How we buck foot? We buck foot because the executives exist of NRM. The existence of Peter Conte is that the time period, even though they were elected, but the time period them for serve don't pass within 3 years. You don't go court, when they pull them, bring the ITGC cancer and several other things. So we got to be guided and we got to be very conscious. Sam Sumana issue, you get to do again with the constitution. You understand? If the party jump now that constitution, they
right. So fam will look like so we don't get issue with William from Stay Red Movement. Anyway, go join we back. So whilst we wait for him, we also be the expect forget one we brothers them from US. We then said they on humanitarian campaign. They help we people in a salon in terms of support. But I think maybe perhaps all right, if we not get it, we'll continue with the program. Anyway, so once we wait for William, we go drop this this information today.
November 2025, a police intelligence unit moved into Sugarland, Peninsula, Godrich. Their target was resident of one woman, Patricia Mansare, currently on the run. Acting on credible intelligence, officers conducted a thorough search of her premises. What they discovered raised even more questions about her activities. Inside the house, investigators find 4 black plastic bags, each filled with loose quantities of shredded leaves, believed to be illegal substances. They also recovered a 9mm pistol made in Italy with serial number 27017. Patricia managed to escape moments before the operation, but in her rush, she left behind crucial documents, her passport and national ID card.
He left a national ID card. Look at him. Then he left a passport, Sierra Leonean passport also. He be left from behind. So police don't take custody of that thing they all.
During a police press conference, officers revealed their findings. Patricia's passport shows travel to 3 countries, China, Guinea, and Liberia. But what caught investigators' attention was her frequent movement across Guinea and Liberia, countries already known as major corridor for drug trafficking.
This is an report. You know, we check the passport. When you keep passport, you see travel. So they don't have to travel. So if you go Guinea, Nigeria, China, that issue is you must be traffic. You understand? These are those connections that you will be travel.
This travel pattern has strengthened police suspicion that she may be connected to a wider cross-border network involved in the movement of illegal drugs. Authorities say they are now intensifying their search and working with regional partners to track down Patricia Mansare as the investigation deepens.
We conduct search now the premise of Patricia Mansare of Sugarland, Peninsula Godrich, Freetown, where they found now the Patricia Mansare this. They defend quantity of kush now in place. The kush there over also. Look at inside this other side. This now the kush, the other one they do over also. They did also. So I don't know. Then when police they search further, they see this pistol. And the pistol this with 7 live rounds of ammunition.
And for now, the hunt continues.
All right, so Fumble, I think we don't get William back, and that's just part of the campaign where the police they do for go after people we bent on destroying the nation through illicit drug, where then they scatter across the country. But it's good. We always say you give credit to whom credit when we start and do good, you give them credit. We appreciate them. We're happy when they do this, but we won't let anyone forget the elephant of the room, the elephant in the room, because from where Bolu just came, we not see police put a picture of the Umar Sheriff, because this woman, as soon as Senka become a Sierra Leonean, in pictures everywhere. I'm sure plenty people don't see her everywhere, everywhere. But why not this? I think nobody never just asked this question. Let me just ask this question. Why police not put the Umar Sheriff in picture then say wanted? We not ever say. But if you're a salon person, before remember you know time it. But then you not bring can William. William will definitely will ever ask you about the drug business as time goes on. But let's just done with these 2 issues that we already don't start. Yeah, you be the only leg where you I don't know if the internet where you go out.
Papa.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, viewers and listeners. Now, call enter before we just cut off everything. A direct call inside. Sorry about that. Okay, so I will talk about Sam Sumana. Samoa Kama inside. Samoa Kama inside because of the message.
Would they try for talk about to say? Let we focus on Sam Sumana. Okay. When we done, we go ask about Sam. We go ask about Samura.
Yes. Let's go again. I don't pass that side. Let's go again with relation to Sam Sumana. So that tells you the fact that the party offer him in membership card 2023, and before 2023, make I go back to 2021. 2021, the NAC bypass the constitution again. I tell you about constitutional matter. The NAC bypass the constitution. What the NAC do? NAC go sit down and say, okay, since we are the head and this man is situation in the pressure, we accept him. You understand there? Back into the party, we write a letter of acceptance pending the National Delegates Conference. So it means we will accept them, but we will go on a National Delegates Conference now for make the one party go acknowledge and agree to them. Because according to APC party constitution, the National Delegates Conference are the highest body where they take decision. So NAC be right to them 2021 for me and get them into the party. We're supposed to get National Delegates Conference. Make I just land here, please. Make I just land here. Please, I beg. Make I just conclude on this one. We're supposed to get to National Delegates Conference at that same 2021. Where take happen? Now Peter Conte come. Where can we go courts? You get me? Where Peter Conte can we go courts based on the party, the illegality and all that. So because of that, that thing becomes suspended. So before everything they said, we don't get a new constitution, like 2022 constitution. We talk say now they're not going to reinstate anybody again. In fact, the word reinstatement not decide one constitution again. You understand here? And that was not done targeting anybody. It's just a new pillar where they said forget more structure inside the party because I think they make reform. So on that badge now, some in case
let's just jump in quick before I forget this one. Yambasu, I'm sure you know ambassador, former ambassador in Moscow. It makes some kind, it said laws, now we didn't make laws. But at the same time, we also get to apply common sense, now a critical position. We're not going to say because this, now so this law don't say, even though there is problem within that law, we will still go along with that. So what about Nandi? And these are people that you said we don't be chairman and leader of the APC. The people in Nandi, they come up with their ideas, say, the pathway that for like una yon party sit down in a manner in which una go look at the bigger picture of what's in their head instead of una focus on say this clause reinstatement or rampula in other day. What you go say on this one? Anyway, we go up one day, we will get some sumana in team with you for learn get this and just a preamble number for let people and just get part of the conversation the way you can send frequently. Go ahead.
Always available. Now we'll go again. Now a very brilliant statement, Dandy. But you know, instead that statement in the work where there is no condition, like me, I get my organization, we could just come, sit down and make changes. No, inside a constitution, they guide the political party, we get what they call PPRC. You understand? The PPRC is a body where they regulate political affairs and coordinate how political parties then they whatsoever themselves. Everything where you get for do inside your party in terms of the constitution, you get for go in accordance with PPRC. And according to the APC party constitution, anything we got to do with constitutional matter, you for go now the National Delegate Conference, that they go finalize them and settle them. Okay. You get me?
All right.
For example, now one level election.
Yeah, the last one
give detail, so they
what I go do because of the time, the last one, because we're going to ask you about another thing, we go find a time for you anyway. The last one is, what if PPRC go rule in favor of Sam Sumana? What you not go do?
We go gladly. If no more PPRC do right. But if PPRC undermine and contravene the very constitution where them be don't stamp and agree to, then I think to say go create a backdoor because we can't do anything. We can't take Sam Sumana to court. We can't take PPRC to court. But go create a backdoor, open the backdoor and crack all the windows. Why? Because anybody can just do now. Fine. Anybody can just do now. Anybody can just do now and say, you know what? Means that the take APC party go court. The reason why make you find out say Peter Conte don't count off from 90 Boko, it pass like what they lock fly and net nado. You no get room for enter, okay, party go court or talk anything. Now because right now the new constitution don't block that aspect, they need just take APC to court like that. You get me, eh? But if you begin creating cracks there, it creates openings for people left for just take the party to court. If the PPRC decide to do right, it's correct.
Okay. All right, William, thank you. Down there, we don't clear that. I can't tell the EG, the electoral justice. You know, one person will be the support electoral or be the support Samura Kamara. What's changed? Why, if you say the fight for electoral justice now, if now wasted energy?
To be candid enough, I support Samura Kamara. All right, 2017, after we come on McKinney, immediately, this about the next day, was contacted for be assigned by my party 2017. Now they tell you about so assigned by the APC for work with Samura Kamara for now office where we don't say now they go day because don't tell the party say now well it is treating a go day. You get me? or na interim office we just get for the meantime. So then they attach me this. So I be the with them. You understand, they coordinate everything. First of all, me, I believe in leadership. Anybody where they demonstrate leadership and they follow you. But anybody where they show weakness in leadership, somebody who never take action, somebody who mobilize, coordinate, organize, strategize, you never for lead. Now pass you don't people and they tell you what for do. That's also leadership for me. So after the 2018 election, I find out say I don't get too much belief in Samuel Kamara. Of course, I work with Samuel Kamara how many months? Every single day, 24 hours. Or maybe I don't say 24 hours, at least 12 hours every single day for complete 5 months consistently. What of us say they take Sunday, we take Monday. There is no Sunday, there is no Monday, there is no Saturday. So I want me to understand that level. So because of that, I lost that kind of interest today. It's not a unifying leader and plenty of other things. So, but during the 2018 election, after 2018, where whatsoever happened, we began to continue back. We still in at the Wellington Street before statements come up from Samuel Kamara. Some of them I don't talk about on social media, and some of them I refuse to comment on them, and I will still refuse to comment on them for the respect's sake. But after the party began to go with Samuel Kamara, I was supporting my party. I was supporting the APC through and through with everything. You get me? But I not got no personal issue with Samuel Kamara, except that I not just not believe in him as a leader. I believe in him as somebody where they serve the APC, somebody who don't work for APC, somebody who work for Salon, but also person who will take me to State House. The only person who will take me to another opposition, another dialogue for the next 500th century. But it can't take me to State House because the reason we want to go State House. What about stop at the junction? Begin the guy for get negotiation.
I understand where they come from, but one of the things where it do, where a lot of people get credit to run. Now, the fact that there is now, we are talking about even electoral reforms, where you're able to succeed for the agreement for national unity, where a lot of people say this, now one of the best thing we don't do, because if we follow that to the letter, there will be probably, less confusion, the free and fair election possible in the country. What about that now? Okay, from your own point, you feel say weak, but the man still say they get 84 plus recommendation, where one of them believes say there will be a rerun recommendation of maybe I don't know. We don't count several of them. We don't count Temes Bangua. We don't count Aladi Soare. Warise rather many of them. But anyway,
now
go ahead.
Make I answer you with a question, please. I know some of you there for ask me question, I mean for answer, but I just want to ask you one question, a big papa. Now, assuming I send for you $1,000, but the $1,000 I send to you, through one your friend. Then your friend go collect this $1,000, I can't give $50. I expect you for and $1,000 you ask me for, you can't give $50. And you can realize, you suppose we don't realize that party they thief you $1,000. You suppose I will be grateful to him and tell and thank you. Say, hey, I appreciate the $50 where you give me instead of the $1,000. Because so appreciate that person we can do what you.
If you make analogy, just make the analogy in a different format. Like you say, you know the guest. You don't count on the host for asking me question. Just turn the analogy you make and people and they still understand rather than. Let not be like says on term now you versus me. Just make your analogy in a different format. People and they still understand. Go ahead.
My brother, I believe so. They have as an interactive discussion where we interact with questions and every other thing.
No,
so if I ask you, I just want a yes or no.
No, I'm not. That's how I say for.
Since you never do,
yeah, you can make your analogy.
All right. Since you never do yes or no, make an answer myself. Make answer myself, my brother. Since you can't say yes or you can't say no, but not say the audience know the answer to that. In a situation where you should have State House, in a situation where you should be the ruling government, in a situation where we win an election and it was stolen from us, then Samuel Kamara go do negotiation, go ask for reform. The reform is necessary, but the reform has something for don't implement if you hold in a power. So now two things we don't get, but Samuel Kamara throw away the major one and take the minor one. It's what we supposed to forget when a State House. Ignore what we supposed to fix for when a State House. It's we say power to do or die. It's we say what do I say? It gets several things the way all trances the way make with relation to that. We will all get to do now audios and several other things. But the thing will be the target. That's State House. What to reform? We can do reform after don't go State House. You get me? But someone can decide, if the party decide for so you know it's more put junction box there. When we refuse to participate and technically put the country or the one of government into stalemate we are in, there is no governance. Someone can bypass that day, go make arrangement, and come back with a solution where the party not prepared for. And that's not why people voted for reform. People don't vote for reform, they vote for a new government. So you can't tell me so appreciate the reform in a place of good government.
William, that's the last part someone will ask you now. This is not the last question. Like I said, many interview now from Samurai in people, they said the executive APC not they support them because not they support them because maybe they get something against her or whatever the case. In fact, the go meet Maada Bio now the interest of the country. So you don't feel something if you get people that when people undermine her, make it become because in any organization, you as a leader, you're not one person. You depend on the rest for support you. If you don't get the kind genuine support, are you made fed? Are you made for succeed?
Okay, you say me can ask you questions, so I'm not going to ask you questions. But I wonder how somebody go say they no support them when they create a whole division within the party they call Team A, where we are in if you know they support Samoa Kamara, you know get position inside the party. Then barricade one party only for Samoa Kamara. Everything has to be with me, William, me. They lock me out of party because they know say me and Samoa Kamara always support the party, but financially and other things support the party. They lock me out still because no man they support Samoa Kamara. You get me? They lock the one party and close up. Anybody on the Team A, anybody will get position and pull and accommodate just for Samoa Kamara. So tell me, how them very people and the very people that will initiate support Samoa Kamara. Do all them best for support them, excluding the one will be the Team A and the other will be outside Team A. You see, one thing also be the happen. Originally, Payasano than the course they like today, Ninkalu Mansago than the course they like today. These people were accompanying Samoa Kamara to mosque them, to different programs them. But you know the same people there with other flag bearers them at all. That tells you that people there then go beyond what them for do against structure for support Samoa Kamara. What do you think Samoa Kamara deserve? You get me? Okay. So how you go? How do they undermine them? Where they put every effort towards Samoa Kamara for support them? The one party.
William, we go pay our.
So tell me how to undermine them. No, I just want me to be real. Next time, we invite them people like media.
Yeah, definitely.
Exactly. We go come here, make a day. Make a tell the truth because most of the all these people they don't understand to the goal.
We go organize for a program like we can get let the people and benefit. But the last question I'll get for you or any comments, in case you feel free for comment on the saga, the drug business now the country. What now you take? You now one of the people that we vocal on social media, but we know that much you talk about the drugs. Is it something that's probably pay more attention to? You just focus on a party come to power.
Maybe to the phone with audios them because the issue of just from the beginning, I think to say I'll be one of the first people that will begin hammer that situation there with relation to this drug issue. And up to quite recently, again, about 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago, I did an audio based on this very drug issue. You understand? Okay. So I don't really rub much param, and I think to say that's something very unfortunate for me Sierra Leone in this kind of situation they like today. I agree they talk about the put Sierra Leone aside when it comes to green card, people over America and the one who they travel for go America for finding a pasture where Trump put limitation based on this shooting will take place the first in America. They kill 2 guards them. You understand? Now the situation is all of them things that way Maada Bio they do so. He said they clean the image of the country, but we cannot say with that kind of decision show how dirty we make the country image one day. Imagine the person where go shoots. Now Afghanistan it come out. And then come Africa. But what is Sierra Leone can do there? Nigeria separate and say corruption on inside it. What is Sierra Leone can do there? Now because of the precedent what we don't set, this drug issue and several other things, them we are not trusted. You get me? And the reason for that now because we they harbor somebody where the international world they ask for. You just get a scenario now where happen between the Sierra Leone emissary, where our representatives and the Dutch people. You understand? Attacks and counter-attack with relation to that. To an extent that the president in your own girl picking go get belay for the very person when a Fiji people that they go after. Then says this person not the Sierra Leone, who doesn't Sierra Leone one name more than call a salon name, Sheriff. You understand? Yeah? Okay, the person not the salon, correct? Yes, I like something where you talk about. The person not the salon. All right, we agree so to in a mistake, the international world mistake. Because we're all so stupid that we not sabi who done adjust again. With a mistake. Take us, you say what you don't have to do, you say make mistake. But when I produce this Umar Sheriff, when we interview them, when we engage them, now the media, now the platform them, make we know say okay, auto in that mistake, but they hide this man. You get me? They man, you know they see him. The only time they see him now when the president if family they move. Example on New Year's Day, and New Year's service where the president if family they move, gonna about to go get a New Year's service. You see just behind the president. And I make you understand that scenario. They are big. Make I explain that scenario. Maybe people understand what in behind that particular scenario. First of all, that was a family church service. You know, mean saying that the Bio family no more be they do and people move. Both people are there around that vicinity of that church. They self-attend. But it was a special day because Maada Bio go na a home. You understand? Maada Bio need travel go na a home with people away not sabi and trust. 1, 2. Inside that church day, get what they call the protocol officers them. What they do with the government. For make you enter inside that church day, either you're a born person within that church day, or you must be connected to the president. That boy enter that church day. Come on. The first video that they put up for family of the president.
Yeah,
now they come. I just want make you understand how the thing talk. Then they put up for the families of the president. On the third go that today, not just
the presidential spokesperson say this not a church event. Yeah, a country salon a country of religious tolerance where we all agree. Muslim then can go to church, Christian they go everybody free. So it could be any person going there. So what do you take? Of course, I'm sure you probably listen that interview there.
My brother, made them people not foolish we. The first 3 row where president inside church, nobody knows on there, go to aid to the president, go to family member. In fact, after the first 3 row, the one row that they be able to make number 4, now security they sit on there. Now security they sit on there. Nobody knows on behind the president. It is very dangerous. You get me? Nobody, that man they sit down. Look the president, look the other row, behind the president, immediate behind the president, and an immediate with self. When we are on the president at any time, guess what I should know it? The president a girl picking with your picking, meaning he is connected to the family. It's not a family seats. You know, sit down abruptly like any seat on behind the church corner and that. Nobody no go see her. But it's not the rule of the family.
Anyway, sometimes something there is obvious, like what she puts. So now that we don't analyze that many times. Now, yeah, you just like just confirm. Wait, see, everybody know it's like I said, it's kind of more people, and sometimes just they make a fool. But Saloma not fool. Maybe sometimes give them the benefits of the doubt. But it's clear, and I appreciate the fact that you able say yourself there on the campaign for the Kush, and this is something we worry for. We as a nation, we as people, we must therefore come together, put politics aside, put party politics, and then make sure say we bring kind of issues there. But anyway, thank you very much for taking the time today for joining me. We hope to get you some other day. You get any other comment or anything we want to say before we left you?
The first thing I told Una, I wish the next time Una will get me, I will get enough time for at least analyze on issues then. I wish and I pray for that. Secondly, I want talk about the go to now. I want to ask that do ya when I engage me properly. If I'm from come with one of the people who do on the other side, so we go for naked we safe now. At least more they talk with facts and references, because many try to talk I get reference to them. I can lead you to different. And I want to appreciate everybody now the forum, and I appreciate people who they listen, and I want to commend the Komon-Tok studio for excellent job what they do for pass information to people, educate to people, sensitize to people, also inform with people. I want to tell you, thank you. I want to appreciate you. This is my first time at this studio, and trust me, it's a short call, but it's appreciable. I like that. And not believe say the argument will to get. And I like them. If I want to make you engage me and argue myself by the question they ask me, I like that.
No,
so which
okay.
is appreciated.
Of course, yeah, and raw and unfiltered. Yeah, we'll not get if somebody can hot seats, everybody know. But anyway,
exactly.
We go. If you are stay behind the scene, because we go for the African news, of course you don't follow me. So you go for open the line. People can give a call across the world for perhaps maybe then we'll get 1 or 2 questions for you. You go able available.
No, if you want to make a day, say them calls, then they come. You make a no. I go there at the background, or even if I go, I go follow the program.
All right, okay. We'll take the African news. So, family, if you just join on the program tonight, we just really look at key issues. And first, we'll look at The international pressure don't continue for Mountain President Julius Maada Bio as the Netherlands, then Prime Minister don't meet officially for ask for make it allowed let Bolijos go run in town. And another development where we don't understand what we name go do the under. The Trump administration don't threaten for scrutinize. These are just happen yet and just don't name countries. Now 19 countries and for check the nationals and we don't hold green card. Today, when you get permanent that permanent residence, so that green card, you had to call like plasma freezer. But for the fact that Sierra Leoneans, we don't get another, they put it under this kind of pressure. It really strange. And you know, I don't know what's another. Anyway, we look into that, and we also pay attention quickly on police action where then they look for one Patricia, where Patricia then said then catch out drugs, and of course it on the run, then catch out gun as always. You know, we always say gun and drug that in the waka. We look into that. Of course, we get William of State Red Movements, they talk about Samura and Samsumana issue, and of course we will come on the African news this week. People that will not be able to get them today, but we will come up with them another day. All right, now the issues that we get for can look into when we come, we go to the African news, or they can just now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok, in case you don't know. Oh, yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty,
and, you know, monitor
to be sweet mama salon. Now we all come together as well. For tomorrow, now we go make salon. Anytime where you pay, anytime where you go, anything you they do, oh yeah, now we for turn up Tanga one inside Sierra Leone. Let one big family, cause no place like home. In case you don't know, this now Komon-Tok, where they bring information about salon. In case you don't know, this now Komon-Tok, where they bring information about salon. For education, entertainment, political affairs, tune in Komon-Tok. For education, entertainment, political affairs, tune in Komon-Tok.
Mr. Speaker.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok, in case you don't know. Oh, yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty, to be sweet mama salon. Now we all
right, yes, we go straight to the African stories. The former president of Nigeria, Goodluck Jonathan, has made a bold accusation. Listen this one.
In Guinea-Bissau, I wouldn't call it a coup. It was not a coup. Maybe some people describe it as no, not quite. I would just say, if it is like, for want of better word, I would say maybe it was a ceremonial coup. Because for two things, it is the President Ballo, that announced the coup. Before later, the military man came up to address the world that they were in charge of everywhere. Then Mbalo has already announced the coup, which is strange. Not only announcing the coup, but Mbalo, while the coup took place, was using his phone and addressing media organizations across the world that he has been arrested. I'm a Nigerian close to 70, and I know how they keep heads of state when the coup takes place. Recently, I was a mediator in Mali, an ECOWAS mediator in Mali, and within that period, we had a military coup. Military don't take over governments, and the sitting president that they overthrown will be allowed to be addressing press conferences and announcing that he has been arrested. Why does this happen? Who is fooling who? Basically, what happened in Guinea-Bissau is quite disturbing to me, who believes in democracy. In fact, I feel more pained than the day I called Buhari to congratulate him when I lost the election as a sitting president. Because I've been quite particular about Guinea-Bissau. As a sitting president, then, Guinea-Bissau was in crisis. Started by about 2012. By 2011, we have to go physically. We worked with them and made sure that by 2014, we went 2013, elections were conducted. In fact, it was so bad the day that I learned that a military man went to the office of the Prime Minister and slapped the Prime Minister in the office. It was that bad. And what is happening is like we are going back to those dark days of Guinea-Bissau, where the military can do whatever they think they can do. It's totally not acceptable. The elections were done peacefully. We were in the field. I was a part of the West African Elders Forum. Normally, we are not co-observers, so we didn't deploy observation teams across, but we observed within Bissau, the capital, and the neighboring settlements. But during the meeting of all heads of observation missions, and they gave accounts of all the observers gave their account. Nobody gave something different. The elections were peaceful. Counting of results at the polling units peacefully done. The conduct of the electoral officials, the security, the party agents, the voters. It was a good election, and one expected the results to be announced. Then while they were collating the results, then they are finished collating results. You know, results are, for presidential election are collated at different levels. Right. The 9 regions, results were ready. So they were collating them at the capital. And when they were almost through, and we're all waiting for the result to be announced, then Mbelo announced that that's a coup. That they have taken over, they have arrested him. But from all indications, nobody arrested him. My conviction is that, and my charge to ECOWAS and AU is that they must announce that result. They have the results because AU and ECOWAS officials were at all the regions when the results were collated. They cannot change those results. They should tally all those results and announce. They cannot force the military out, but announce, let the...
All right, I'm sure you probably would think this is a movie. It's not a movie. It's not a movie. It's a real-time show. Can you imagine that? So we don't know how African leaders are thinking and behaving. Someone deliberately orchestrated a coup against himself to prevent another leader from assuming power. But let me bring you to speed. The current ECOWAS chairman, President Julius Maada Bio, summoned an emergency meeting, and they've succeeded in. Let me just put this for you. All right. So this was the virtual meeting, and the outcome was to ask the junta guys to release. So what we see today, that the Senegal's Ministry of has reported that President Umar Sissoco arrived in Senegal on Thursday aboard a special flight following intervention by the regional leader of West African of the West African bloc. In June, when President Julius Maada Bio became the chairperson, he vowed boldly and publicly that under his watch, who will be a thing of the past. Well, now, here we are less than 5 months. That particular pledge is now in ruin. But the reality in the ground Take a look at what's happened here. So this was a deliberate attempt. According to what sources, this is a deliberate attempt by this Sissoko guy to prevent the opposition from becoming the president. I found this information online. Now, what happened? The overthrown Guinea-Bissau president, Umar Sissoco, fled to neighboring Guinea. Now, guess what? The new prime minister was the director of Mbalo presidential campaign. Yes, you have me right. The new prime minister was the director of Mbalo presidential campaign and also served as finance minister before the coup. This is not a movie. It's we are reading in real time. We are witnessing a movie in real time. That's a movie in real time. The president, the former presidential campaign for the president, Sissoko, is now the prime minister. Guess what again? Dennis N.T. Chama, I'm sorry, I don't have time. It just came 1 hour before we come online. Chama, who announced on Wednesday that the army officers were taking over, was a military aide to Mbalo. It's unbelievable. We don't know what is going on. African leaders are beyond joke. But anyway, we'll go into history to see this kind of tactics as already, as if anyone has done these tactics before. We'll find out. Let's go down. Both General Inter, a new transitional president, and Thomas Digazi, who was named on Thursday as Armed Forces Chief of Staff, are also close to Mbalo. The Senegal president Ousmane Sonko terms a coup as a scam. It's not right. Fernando Diaz, the main opposition candidate, still okay again. Let me take you back into history. Let's find out if other people have played the same trick to make a fake coup. This is complete sham. Anyway, I'll take you back into history. I'll join you soon.
La Constitution est suspendue jusqu'à nouvel ordre.
When you turn on your TV at midnight and see the military on the airwaves, it's either a declaration of war or very bad news for a sitting president, because it usually means a coup d'etat is underway. This is from Zimbabwe, where the 30-plus-year rule of strongman Robert Mugabe was under siege in an apparent coup.
As soon as we have accomplished our mission, we expect that the situation will return to normalcy.
Coups tend to happen in less stable pockets of the world, and they come in different varieties. Maybe a regime is toppled at the barrel of a gun, or maybe it's a cordial escort out of the presidential palace. In most cases, the coup leaders get the ball rolling by taking over state media airwaves. It's the easiest way to convince the public and other military members that they have control of the country, even if they don't. In the volatile fog of a coup attempt, perception is reality. Not all experts agree on the criteria or even what to call certain types of coups, but there are some reoccurring themes. The most common type is a military coup. Take Pakistan in 1999. The prime minister fires the head of the army, General Pervez Musharraf. Just hours later, the army strikes back in a swift, bloodless coup. Troops surround the prime minister's home, close all the major airports, and take over state-run media.
I have faith in the destiny of this nation.
Then there's the palace coup. This is what happens when a member of the political elite who's not in the military but has their support seizes power. Let's go to Qatar in June 1995. That's when the country's crown prince Hamad bin Khalifa Al Thani decided to depose his own father. Now, there are times when a government pretends there's a coup attempt as a pretext to better keep its citizens in line, or to prolong its grip on power. This is sometimes called a fake coup. In February 2010, a Turkish newspaper published a story about a possible military coup. The alleged masterminds were detained. Today, most think the story was built on fabricated evidence, but this so-called coup allowed Turkish leader Recep Tayyip Erdogan to consolidate his power. A coup isn't always an inside job. A foreign intervention coup usually has a little help. Take Iran in 1953. U.S. government documents show that the CIA orchestrated the coup that toppled the country's prime minister. Then there's the self-coup. In April 1992, Peru's President Alberto Fujimori went on TV to announce that he was dissolving Congress, suspending civil liberties, and establishing a government by decree. He stayed in power for another 8 years.
Okay, all right. Again, like I said earlier on, this seems to be like a movie. There are different type of coups. Now, I'll take you back to Gabon. The same thing happened. It's more or less a self-coup. It's, just people wanting to get, out of the arm's way to avoid accountability. I'll bring you to, this is a leak audio, but a leak video, by the way, from Gabon. Let me see if we have it here. Take a look again. This one. This is the current president in Gabon, and he's also a family member of the deposed president, Bongo. Listen this.
Ne faites pas d'autres communications qu'auprès. C'est ce que vous avez signé ici.
The gentleman over there is the son of the deposed president.
La vie, c'est pas la rancœur. Ce qui est arrivé, c'est une étape. Mieux vaut que ce soit nous ici en famille que quelqu'un d'autre. C'était un autre militaire qui serait là, ça devait être la catastrophe. Ça devait être pire que ça. Vous n'étiez pas en prison, vous étiez ici. Peut-être les conditions n'étaient pas les mêmes que la maison, mais vous n'étiez pas en prison. Et ça, je le disais même au président Macron, qui ne sont pas en prison. Qu'on arrête de vous faire croire autre chose. Aujourd'hui, on vous libère, il n'y a pas de vengeance. Il n'y a pas à dire je veux me venger.
Okay, all right. Now we got it clearly. Now, what this means, according to the clip we play now, there are different types of coup. We have the military coup. The military coup, perhaps you might want to consider Burkina Faso, the Niger, the Mali as being the real revolutionary military coup. And you do have the palace coup, and you do have the fake coup. Like what's up according to Goodluck Jonathan? The president himself announced the coup. He announced the coup. I don't know. Sometimes I don't know how unlucky we are. You see, ECOWAS once stood as Africa's proud example of regional integration and democratic defense. But today, critics say it's become a clever president protecting themselves, not their people. Across the region, we've seen a lot of things. For example, we see opposition leaders are jailed. You will see elections are contested. You will see constitution are amended, just at least to suit the incumbent. You will see term limits are bent. The civil space, of course, is clearly, it's crushed all over if you check around. But how can a bloc led by leaders accused of suppressing dissent lecture others about democratic norms? That's the most paradox thing we have seen of recent times. You see, not that people really want to support military men, no. It's because they don't have faith. As Guinea-Bissau enter in another uncertain chapter, we've come to, I don't know how they will define their moving forward. People support the military in certain circumstances because they don't have a way. There is, just between the hard and the rock and the hard surface, between, like a catch-22 situation. You don't know, you don't have enough options. You choose, okay, maybe perhaps these guys, maybe they'll make a difference. But today, just to make things clear, as Guinea-Bissau enter another uncertain chapter, West Africa stands at the crossroad. But the question is, I have always asked is, will ECOWAS reinvent itself? This is a big question. I think this is a genuine question we must ask. Will the leaders reform? Or will the coup wave continue until the entire region resets itself? One way or the other. You see, the truth is, this is not about ECOWAS alone. It's about Africa in general. It seems to be we are moving in the wrong direction. In Tanzania, for example, East Africa, we've seen what happened a few weeks ago. Anyway, we can't, we'll never stop talking about this the moment you continue talking about them, you get yourself, a certain condition that will make you feel very upset. But anyways, Famula, I will tap the program for tonight. We go count post them, and of course, pay attention on the messages. Then I'll take 2 minutes break. We can just.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok. In case you don't know. Oh, yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to his sweet, sweet mamas alone. Now we all for come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make alone. Anytime where you pay, anytime where you go, anything you they do, it no matter. Oh yeah, it no matter. Now we for turn up Tanga one inside Sierra Leone. Let one big family, cause no place like home. In case you don't know, this now Komon-Tok. Where they bring information about Salone. In case you don't know, this now Komon-Tok. Where they bring information about Salone. For education, entertainment, political affairs. Tune in Komon-Tok. For education, entertainment, political affairs. Tune in Komon-Tok.
Right, yes, so Fambulo on kind of the other part of the program, and we gave La just put out La put out the La put out the okay, very well. Right. Let's see African problem. Let's see no more. So man making the miku against himself for let no more power for avoid accountability. Anyway, let me join the line. Okay, let me join the line. I just okay. All right. Yes, we don't come to the other side of the program, and of course, okay. Let's start with the call stem. We get the first caller from yes, call outside the call from.
Good evening. I call from France.
All right, you got the platform. Thank you for joining us. Yes,
Thank you. Thank you, my brother. My brother, Africa is a joke. Before I did listen to Jonathan Goodluck's way he just played so. Nothing we been in my mind. I didn't job till I remember. This pattern we see so. Again for happen at Salon. We see whether they talk say that election we get for 2028 in order for be different from that one of 2023. This same pattern I think get for implement. Africa is a joke. Hey, let God let the people who left there. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you very much. Indeed. Can you imagine? You set coup against yourself. You set coup against yourself. Just because you know what an overpower to the next person. Oh my God. We are too much. Anyway, now we go back on now we take back another call. Okay, we don't miss this one. Now we add another voice. Yeah, Ahmed, thank you for joining us. You get the platform.
Yes, good evening, brother. Thank you very much. As always, and we have good information. You see, brother, we get a role for playing Sierra Leone. When I listen this clip and I watch Jonathan Goodluck Jonathan, and look at these people where they go and make the elections. Say, yeah, fair enough. But what's happened? Because at the end of when I continue from this line, they call Maada Bio as a former military. But look at this man, your credibility even in your own country. I say, question, man. What happened with the election? We will not get results. The same pattern. Now he do. For making the announcement. Now the same thing this guy do. You use the military because you know she don't lose. Because even according to Jonathan Goodluck Jonathan, it is forced for making the results because they get already a winner. They know.
They know the winner.
So imagine it makes not the weakness of the ECOWAS. They know. But at even eventually they announce that guy they say that he win, believe me, ECOWAS will congratulate him. Maada Bio will congratulate him. And they stick there for me. But in those say, probably the international community, they won't frown at them because all of them think that then guy already monitor them for quite a while. These are the danger this whole week. We for long learn the lesson from Silo. When I listen to my brother William of Sierra Leone movement, it's not these people. Initially, the end of the interview, say, you know, to the camp of Samura Kamara, you know, deal with them. So even you know, be that TBA, if you know the TBA and they block you, so instead of being blocked. So what that tells you now, you know, Okafor can support the fight for electoral justice. You don't make them clear. So these are the wicked politicians, the way they come up with the sea, because they know what's happening. Then they agree, say they win election. Now they talk one single invite, you go see Maada Bio. So what that means? What about the party? Look at the signatories there of all the agreements there, not one person sign, for God's sake. So then thing there, if we not build up with mindset, and then guys are who I will say, they for stick with the facts and stay firm, not for one individual, not bring hate now, not bring tribe, not bring region now. This is about Sierra Leone. Look what they happen. Where are we going 2028? With very things here, with now why you people as human shield? 2028 to know the green will die now. Where they go die
very
for?
Much, my brother. Thank
so
you.
Imagine this. It's terrible, my brother. Thank you very much, as always.
Thank you. Oh God, my God. Anyway, we had another voice. We don't miss this one. I will take another voice. We don't miss this one again. What's in the happen? We miss this one again. All right. So we had this. Yes, call outside the call from.
Mr. Komon-Tok, good morning. I'm on side. I'm Ashmina Alima, the call from Australia.
Thank you for joining us. You get the platform. You get 2 minutes.
He said you place the Kinjam Tanto for me, man, they call you get yourself now big problem, Mr. Komon-Tok.
I tell you. Sorry, Bo. Sorry for that too.
Okay, no, but you know that it's time different. But let me just go into the points now. Let me go to Bolijos here on side first. And then in regards to Maada Bio for release. That is, to me, on side, I think that's something very impossible because for me, Maada Bio release Bolijos, it affects first the own economy first, the country money, the economy, they affect them because why I say that? Okay, no, go back to 2022. The dollar was 2,400. Okay, up to today, dollar is 2,400. You know the reason? Because the dollar, they flown at the market. People really demand the dollar again at the bank. So when you demand the dollar at the bank, you see inflation, they go up. You understand that the dollar, it rise up. But the dollar didn't have the treats, so people didn't go to the bank again forget the dollar. So that's one aspect. So if the Maada Bio all over, the drug business, they reduce as alone, and the dollar, they reduce as alone. So it affects them. Secondly, election, they on the way coming. But before I reach to that election for come, the last election, this man give money on a reliable source in 100%. I'm not lying, 100%. He give $3 million to Kenema Babu and Minister Bread and Water. Of course, you know the one they talk about. He give $3 million, the all that money, they do not give Maada Bio for campaign. But they don't get confidence, say, Maada Bio for continue the presidency. So the all that money then cause them work.
All right, thank you very much, my brother. We had another voice. Thank you from Australia. All right, would they take another voice?
No problem.
Yeah. Yes, call outside they call from. Okay, we don't miss this one. Yes, suicide they call from. We don't miss this one again. Waiting they go on. All right. We missed this one again. All right. Kyle Londo, the man with the thunderous voice. Thank you for joining us.
Yes, sir, my brother. How you doing today?
Great. Thanks to God.
Happy Black Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, my brother. Just want to talk so Sierra Leone to make the American government don't put whip on this green card business. Now in narcotic state, they want put whip on. Guinea-Bissau now a narcotic state. Our president and the Guinea-Bissau president now brother and friend. You understand? Yeah. So we don't need that page, then I didn't put it so small. Narcotic state. Because they go to Guinea-Bissau, now drug dealers, they control the government there. And then organize all NTR.
Yeah. Now drug dealer that they
over there. There is no coup. Look at the guy, the way they dress. They even tie head with Afghanistan head. You understand? These guys are drug dealers and they control them. And the same thing that happen at Sierra Leone. We don't tell you now. Then guy now corrupt people. Drug dealers, they don't take over. All this problem, this green card business, now that narcotics thing, now they cancel small. Donald Trump, you know, say, they play with drug business. So we didn't hear the happen. Now that, then they drag people. You know, so people will not try strong, we got to be very sorry. And APC now for advise them. SLP people don't tell us they're not going to ever take power. Matter the way the time coming, organizing, the presidential guards them, they go take over. Then pardon them, then give them way for good, and then put somebody else who they want. APC not going to ever get power. So that's why the people in there for stand up for save the country. But thank you.
Thank you very much. God bless you too. We'll take another voice. Constant Sierra Leonean, you get the platform. Thank you for joining us. Constant Sierra Leonean, another call don't jam. Yeah, if you don't mind, call back. So we can only hear you now, please. All right, Constant Sierra Leonean, where they call from?
And they call from the US. Thank you so much, Mr. Komon-Tok.
Thank you.
You see, honestly, make a talk first on the own issue for before they even go to Burkina Faso. Sorry, Guinea-Bissau. You see, then people and I make we for try for left tribalism, let we all come together as one. Because then decision there now way America they try for take so. If you not be careful, as long as Maada Bio dinner power, it will continue for Canada, the US and all that stuff, then they're not going to be affected at the moment. Whether it will affect me and you too. Now, through that DV lot, you not take Canada. I know which thing are they able to achieve compare what be this alone. Now, the same way we expect with brother and sister there, whether it is at the northwest or the southeast, let's get the opportunity to like Canada, the other side of the world. Let's see how life they go on, the able help yourself and help your family back home. But now, because of the government we get, we say they can't clean the image of that country. Because how you go, they can't clean image of a country, then we they go through all that trouble. You know, you go out for ask yourself how Shalom can connect with Arab person we go commit crime. If not to only drugs, we, you know, this government decide for put tamper because then he said the only means for let them make money now through drugs. You know, apart from that one, they not go make money again. It really sad. So it will affect everybody, you the SLPP or not, it will affect you. Right now, when they put ban on we, so they're not the ask if in a APC or SLPP. You know, now all money they affect. So not for they allow them people there. So imagine lastly now, Maada Bio of all people, where your elections today not clear. I they go for good talk, but Guinea-Bissau. It really sad, my brother. Thank you so much. Let God bless you, pa.
God bless you too. Take another voice. Yes, call outside the call from.
I'll go back to the TGNs, the call from the United States.
Yes, hey, the great Robert
Komon-Tok family. You know, I listened to your interview with this William the Red, but I could tell any APCN that I did work for the APC before any one of them below the age of 75 and over the age of 75. If you do check the records at the APC, you will see when they came to power, there were 2 scholarships given to 2 individuals. If you go and if they do keep records or they are keeping records, then they'll check. If you see any name apart from Sanusi and Tijan, then you refute what I'm saying. But one thing I will say is the old man that made me to work for APC was Prince Moses Cole of blessed memories. I'm not a card holder. I do not have a card. I don't want to be in that floor. I have a different feather. But The old man died about 2 or 3 months before the election. It said something, and I'm seeing it now. It's reflecting. But you know, in the APC, we have people with multiple blood. So I'm not expecting much in most of the people. I will leave my comment to that. I wish I had the chance to express or say what I want to say. Then I could have gone ahead. I'll just leave it at this. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you. We appreciate you as always. The great Babatunde. Yeah. All right. All right. So let me come for them party. All right. Let me come for them party comment section. Quick one. The comment section. Quick one. Let me just come for them there. Okay. Let's start from Facebook. Wow, this person a ledger, right? It said, Mr. Komon-Tok, thank you so much for your great service to our country. There is no difference between Maada Bio and the last president of Guinea-Bissau in terms of election malpractice. The man from Guinea-Bissau learned exactly from Maada Bio to rig, rig the election, but couldn't succeed his mission. If he rather prefer his military to take over the country than allowing the opposition leader to take over for fearing he might end up being locked up by the president. I bet you may Maada Bio know exactly why. Anyway, we'll take, maybe this will be the second to last call. Yeah, call outside the call from that Mohammed Smith from Facebook. Yes, call outside the call from.
Oh, the call from yes.
Thank you for joining us. You got a platform. You get 2 minutes.
All right, thank you, Mr. Komon-Tok. Firstly, I go with just slide the cards in case the government, everybody in this government, that they talk about, they're not having this guy, they never know. And it's have to prevent this guy. But let me tell you, waiting Kamarin by Dion, the worst mistake we ever do, not the one talking about. They allow ladies to come born in the US. They don't get the picking in DNA. They don't get the picking in DNA. We tally to Deca. They don't tie them. Something is boiling. Take this. Then move on with the Guinea-Bissau. This now a network with some African leaders there. We want be dictatorship. Now the country. How therefore execute the time or they just go free. They want to make this like a priority for them. Say, hey, nobody know we will hold them accountable. And the last caller, when he talk, let the opposition be very vigilant and know what they're going to do, because this gap will go beyond the way they expect how this will happen. Yeah, they are well planned. What they get for executing that country? Trust me, this is what I get for you for today. Bye.
All right, thank you very much. That will be the last call for tonight. We just a rush now for read the messages. Okay, we'll put this as a bonus. This is going to be a bonus call. Yes, call outside the call from.
Hello.
Yeah, outside the call from.
Komon-Tok, I call me corner.
Okay, you got the platform. Thank you for joining us.
I dey cry.
Because no cry.
We country people, they know they in order.
No cry.
Because see what's happening again, we shout. It's an example for we all. I don't lose that greediness. Africa, we greedy, and they cause them problem now because of greediness. And again, this drugs business where they happen in our country, this is not okay, you madam. We're in a dark era, Sierra Leone, very, very dark. Because the one that went and then are the Wataki, they know everything how these drugs they kind of the country. So now they follow start and at the border China. Now they the Kakatwa then they. If you know all the people there, why they go all the small one there? They try, but then they be the head. You share the container, they carry, they come out. Now they for no start. And all the parliament, the politicians, and the hand inside this drug business. So it's not a problem now. God, me heart they bleed. I just said them all I call today, but it's not funny.
Oh, so sorry. I understand.
Bye.
Okay,
Bye.
for now. Right, so Fambulen, that's now we go left and fast. The last call for tonight. So don't switch now the phone. We will just pay attention on the comment sections. This one they come up from Maurice. It said this Guinea-Bissau president just come expose Maada Bio in plan for 2028. This one they come up. That's the come up from YouTube. Salkish Abubakar, you see, oh Mama Salon is really crying because we are now the anthem of drugs, which need to be eradicated immediately. This one they come up from Alpheus. I said they overthrown someone who is in a presidential position, not presidential candidates. Both of them are just presidential candidates. Why should there be a coup? It's a big shame to the African continent. But look, he was still the more or less. They say it's a coup because he was in charge of the election. It's still you still have within even after his term ends, you still be the head of state, at least for that moment, until he hand over power. And that could be classified as a coup as well. It could be classified. But anyway, maybe perhaps you get something different we can explain. Now, yeah. And this to show no matter how Africa, we are willing to trade the future, of our own people, our own generation. Even young people there, we greed. Somebody just on call say we greedy. And we're not only greedy, we also fear accountability. Anyway, this one they come up from Julius Conte. Say this is the same pattern Maada wants to use in Sierra Leone to escape justice. Julius from Facebook. This one, Abdul Karim, say it was not a plot to make it look like a coup, just like Guinea Conakry. Somebody just Guinea Conakry. The same thing happened at Guinea Conakry. Dumbuya na imbobo. Last na Conde na imbobo with Dumbuya. So it was by an organ, then just organizer. Gambon are the same thing. Like I said, I play for another clip when I leak clip, and they will go viral. I'm sure some of you don't see them. I don't know if you don't watch this one. I don't know if you don't take this posting from YouTube. It's Mr. Komon-Tok. Some Sumana issue can be solved by PPRC decision. What can solve Samora Camera situation in the APC? Please, you or William elaborate. All right. William, for being able to help you that idea. And when it comes to Samurai issue, you already don't, I think, clear. Electoral justice not the way. You don't hear many times. We don't bring some of in guys and way. So I feel say that the solver. If I answer you all. Sierra Leone culture say maybe the hit up, maybe it's set up cool. Yeah, it's set up cool, but in Bobo them turn the plan around. Kevin, thank you for joining us. Maurice, they say, why is Salon police unprofessional? So the guys then they play with evidence with Taria in a glove. Thank you very much. See, I think you don't be. I don't know if I the cons. Several people there. Don't raise the same concern with Maurice. So, what would they see now? Then consider certain evidence. Police know it because of forensic analysis. Because if you play with that evidence, you don't interfere with the evidence. And if you then go do findings, you will play will not all get involved. even though you're a law enforcement officer, they make the investigation become very difficult. I don't know if they understand this. I don't know. Yeah, got a long way. But anyway, Maurice, thank you. Abubakar, they say people should understand you can't get rid of drug lords once they are foothold in a country. Ask Colombia, Mexico. Abubakar Ba, thank you. We've said it millions of times, and it's just a fact. Now the fact, once the people and they enter a country, their objective is to amass leverage to benefit themselves. They will corrupt anyone and everybody. Anyone who can cost them, anybody. And they will corrupt a politician from both sides of the aisle. The opposition, the current government, the incumbents, then they forgive everyone. Then they corrupt pastors, then they corrupt them. Imams, then they corrupt them. Civil society, they corrupt them. The army, they corrupt them. Like Guinea-Bissau, the head of army, naval, then catch him. I mean, they help for traffic, the drugs. Yeah. You know, so when they make story now, factor they get, I tell you, Guinea-Bissau. Anyway. Abdul Tarari, they say now the chaff where police they receive make them make them law about Bolidio's issue. Anyway, this one they say the government is already complicit in harboring a wanted drug kingpin, no matter what the outcome brings. Joseph Bangura, long time. You are doing a great job, my brother. Thank you for joining us. And this one they come up from Ronald Georgestone. Is that only those in government think that the rest of the world is stupid as they are in protecting a drug kingpin? You know, we always don't say, you know, it look like saying that we know more where they are now. We know say there is bully juice, there is drug, there is engage 150 million, the engages, and we're not to say we just a talker with add evidence. But yes, still, when you invite those people and when you feel see them get knowledge, then they close to power, you will not get that, you know. And they don't play, but you know, it's so satisfying that at least you get a chance for confirm what you did in your heart all along, whether these are people that we for trust or not. Anyway. All right. Okay. I'll tap the show now. Yeah. Thank you very much. And Kandaka, cool. Thank you. All right. Okay. Right. Until then, me and Mr. Komon-Tok. Hopefully, maybe tomorrow. Yeah. Maybe Mary J. Thank you for joining us. Mary J. How do you do? Happy Thanksgiving. And to all Gloria, long time I don't see you. See that happen, you okay? Everything.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok. In case you don't know. Oh, yeah. Love and loyalty to his sweet mamas alone. Now we all come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make salon. Anytime where you pay, anytime where you go, anything you they do, it no matter. Oh yeah, it no matter. Now we for turn up Tanga one. Inside Sierra Leone, let one big family, cause no place like home. In case you don't know, this not Komon-Tok. Come here, information. Oh yeah, we message for. Komon-Tok, this how we voice. Armies who we make the choice from politics to health. We stand firm. Migration of us, we come from.
future, we pave the way. We talk about the health, we need them for survive. Make the system better so we people could thrive. Entertainment, they speak the music, the flow. But we still go yarn the things we need to know. Political leaders, make when I hear the cry. We could talk, come here, no we know go lie. Not come and talk, we just stand for the truth. Make we rise for the sake of the youth. Ooh, come on talk, you gon' hear we loud. We no go hide, we gon' make we proud. From salon to the wall, we they stand tall. Come here, we are. Oh yeah, we message for. Choice from politics to health, we stand firm. Migration of vibes, we come from. Komon-Tok, a place to be. We the young, I'm clear for you and me. Komon-Tok, oh yeah, we did. For the future, we pave the way. Oh, now we the young, for better tomorrow. No more tears, no more sorrow. We go shine the light, the truth must show. Komon-Tok, together we go grow. Feel the rhythm, feel the beat. Komon-Tok, where the minds go meet. Komon-Tok, this now we voice. Armies look, we they make the choice. From politics to health, we stand firm. Migration of vibes, we they come from. Komon-Tok, a place to be. We the young, I'm clear for you and me. Komon-Tok, oh yeah, we did. For the future, we pave the way. From Sierra Leone to everywhere, oh yeah. Komon-Tok, come make we hear. From the streets of Africa down to the world beyond, we dey yarn about the things we dey hold strong. Political talks, we no go shine. Migration stories should no go die. Entertainment, we go dance to the beat. Health and well-being, make we rise from we seat. This now we platform, we go speak the truth. For the young and the old, now we voice with the roots. Oh, Komon-Tok, you go hear we loud. We no go hide, we go make we proud. From Salon to the world, we dey stand tall. Come here, we yarn, now we message for all. Komon-Tok, this now we voice. R&B soak, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey come from. Komon-Tok, now the place to be. We dey yarn, I'm clear for you and me. Komon-Tok, oh yeah, we dey. For the future, we dey pave the way. We talk about the health, we need that for survive. Make the system better so we people go thrive. Entertainment this week, the music they flow. But we still go yarn the things we need to know. Political leaders make when I hear the cry. We go talk, I'm here, no we no go lie. Now Komon-Tok, we dey stand for the truth. Make we rise for the sake of the youth. Oh, Komon-Tok, you go hear we loud. We don't go hide, we go make the proud. From Salon to the world, we dey stand tall. Come here, we young, now we message for. Komon-Tok, this now we voice. R&B soak, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey come from. Komon-Tok, now the place to be. We dey young, I'm clear for you and me. Komon-Tok, oh yeah, we dey. For the future, we dey pave the way. Oh, now we dey young for better tomorrow. No more tears, no more sorrow. We go shining like the truth must show. Komon-Tok, together we go grow. Feel the rhythm, feel the beat. Komon-Tok, where the minds go meet. Komon-Tok, this now we voice. R&B soak, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey come from. Komon-Tok, now the place to be. We dey yarn, I'm clear for you and me. Komon-Tok, oh yeah, we dey. For the future, we dey pave the way. Komon-Tok, oh yeah. We dey talk and we'll make we hear. From Africa to the world, we go spread the news. Komon-Tok, now the platform we choose. Spread the news. Komon-Tok, now the platform we choose. From Sierra Leone to everywhere, oh yeah. Komon-Tok, come make we hear. From the streets of Freetown to the world beyond, we dey yarn about the things we dey hold strong. Political talks, we no go shy. Migration stories should no go die. Entertainment, we go dance to the beat. Health and well-being, make we rise from we sit. This now we platform, we go speak the truth. For the young and the old, now we voice be the roots. Komon-Tok